That's right, I did it. I actually did it. I spent some gems. Only the allowance that JP gave us, so it's nothing that's gonna hurt me. I only spent 15k, they gave us 14. It's not a big loss, I only lost 1,000 gems, but we got an EX. This guy, his spam potential is absolutely at the top. I'm gonna put it at the top of Mount Olympus because he's a god, okay? First of all, if he gets hit, you don't have to worry about nothing because guess what? You got the healing, you got the brave regen. You can use your second skill to continue the spamming because once the buffs go off, yeah. Your life is getting cut in half once you use that skill, which is not something I think you should do. So make sure to keep those buffs up. Once the EX comes up, that's it. You're capping no matter what. So for my artifacts, I've gotten some decent stuff so far, which is surprising by my standards because I never get anything. So I got his twin passive, which provides 5% to a good portion of his stats, most notably initial brave, max brave, attack, and that's really all that matters to me personally. So you stack that times 3, that's 15. You stack 330 max brave times 3, that's 990, but I don't have that because, yeah, artifact luck. But his sphere also gives 5% to attack and max brave, which is excellent. So technically, he does have a 20% boost to attack and max brave, which is a little too much. I'm just gonna say a little too much because he only has his buffs on. He's got nobody else's. Didn't opt for attack, and I don't really care to because he has enough of it, especially from his passives. This is synergy, but he still caps no matter what, especially if you have a battery on the team. Speaking of batteries, once Chalinka's on the field, the whole team, HP regen, brave regen. He's got maximum shaving. You want to go to Great Clips? No, go to Yuri. In fact, you should never go to Great Clips, just by the way. But anyways, Yuri just shaves everybody down. It doesn't even matter. I took him to Barrett's Chaos. Those turtles turned the turtle soup in like 2 seconds. They were nothing. The problem was bringing those guys down because they went to about, well, depending on the stages in the fight, they can range from 40 to about 65k. And he had no problem bringing those guys down to 0 just using his EX, which is up after it goes down. All you gotta do is one filler, probably HP attack plus, and then pop the EX and you're good to go. I mean, look at these guys, what can they do? They can't do anything. And once they both get in position, pop the first skill, boom, bop, double setback. Like I was saying before, you gotta watch the buff, because once the buff goes off, your life is dropping. You don't want your life to drop, you want your life to continue to regenerate. And it only gets better with the EX. You see, the thing about his EX is, these turtles right here, these turtles have been a problem for a very long time. Not just these, but all turtles. All enemies with stupidly high defense that shoot their brave into like the next century. That's an issue. But once you pop Yuri's EX, it's like, okay, you want to be at about 80,000? 90,000? No problem, because you're going straight to 0. So once this lands, booyah, whole team filled up. Max brave to the roof. So basically, that's Setzer's EX. He's got the max shave potential. He's got the Setzer EX in the mix. Let's not forget the most important thing. The overflow limit goes up, which is a part of the weapon passive. That right there is key, especially with characters that I like to play. Let's take an example of Barret. I was playing him with Barret in his Lost Chapter earlier, and the thing about Barret is when he uses his first skill, it usually stays around 49k during his Lost Chapter. But with Yuri on the team, it jumped to 54, 59. Of course, it depended on how much max brave I had, but still, it went a lot higher, which is good for characters like that. So this dude The key to the future, right here.